Hey gang, Ryan from Skid Steer Nation, and today we're going to do a complete review and walk around of the Case TV450B. Case has done a lot of redesign to the inside of the B series. So let's come on inside and take a look around. I also want to show you how much cab space you have in here. So as you can see, I've got plenty of room. I wear a size 13 shoe. I'm 6'4", 255 pounds. I have kind of a wide frame. I'm very comfortable inside here. I'm not squished at all. They've got the air vents for the air conditioner down below. You've got a cup holder and storage over here. Lots of room. When it comes to the seat, Case has quite a few features packed into this little guy. It's got quite a bit of padding in it. It's very comfortable to sit in. It's wide enough that I sit very comfortably in it. The back is comfortable to lean up against. The seat belt's easy to access. And then down below here, you can see we actually have heated seats that we can turn on and off. The seat height is adjustable by air, so we can lower it or push it in to raise it. And then over here, the lever allows you to adjust how far back you want the seat in the cab. So you've got quite a bit of functionality for a seat inside the CTL. So in addition to the narrow joysticks, we also have adjustable joysticks. So I'm pretty sure it's common in most skid steers, but Case does have it in there. We can change how far these joysticks move to fit your arm length and your comfort level. Sitting inside the TV450B, I want to talk to you about the EH controls that are known as the electro-hydraulic controls inside this particular skid steer. So Case not only gives you the option to switch between ISO and H pattern, they also give you quick, easy to access, high, medium, low ranges for your EH controls. So if you're using attachments that require you to be a little bit more precise and more nimble, you can go into the low setting and it slows down the drive, the lift, the tilt, the whole 9 yards. Now, if you need to move some dirt quick, get back and forth, lift the arms up fast, you can go into the high settings. Now, if one of these 3 settings doesn't work for you, you simply go into the control panel here and you can adjust and create your own easy custom controls. So we can change the speed of the tilt, the lift, the drive, and the loader arm, and then set that for one of those 3 control buttons down below. So in this instance, you can see that when I'm in low, I want my loader arms to move a little bit faster than slow. I want my drive as slow as I can get it. I still want my lift to be high and my tilt to be mid-medium. So we've set this up more for dirt work, grading work, where we want to be able to drive slow and still use the hydraulic RPMs on, say, a soil conditioner or a power rake. So when you're out doing work and you're changing between tasks, it's as simple as disengaging the machine and popping one of the 3 easy EH buttons. I want to show you just how easy the creep mode is on this particular machine. You find the snail, you push him in, it turns green. Now with the joystick, you've got your low and your high. That becomes your adjustment for the percentage of power for your drive speed. So the snail's engaged on the screen right below the RPMs. If you want to go slower, you can tap the snail on the joystick, or you can hold it down to move it in larger increments. And same goes for the rabbit next to it. Case has also added an engine protection setting. So at the main control center, you can go into your settings, select engine, and you can see here that you can change from economy, you can set the timer of the economy, engine protection on off, ignition timeout on off, and then how long the ignition will run in idle before it turns itself off. So these settings are great because it's going to minimize your amount of idle time when you or your employees get out of the machine and just leave it running. It minimizes on the amount of maintenance you have to do on the machine over the life of the time, and just simply gives you a longer lasting, better skid steer. We also told you this machine has high flow and enhanced high flow. With this, you can easily switch from a standard flow to a high flow by selecting the toggle. When you're in high flow, you'll get about 3,600 PSI pressure to the attachments. Now, some attachments like a cold planer or a drum mulcher might require a little bit higher PSI. So all you do is switch over here to the enhanced high flow, and you're now going to minimize the gallons per minute by just a little bit. We're going to crank up that PSI all the way up to 4,000. What's my favorite part of the TV450B? It has to be visibility. Case spent a lot of time making sure that the operator can see in a 360 view, and it's one of their big talking points. And after using the machine, I think they did a great job of it. So they've put the glass lower into the door, they've lowered the entry point so you have good visibility down low. The H-bars are down low so you can see out behind you very easily. The backup camera has a massive screen there, and even with the backup camera, they left the massive full cab rear view mirror. So when you're sitting in the machine, it's just easy to see everything going on around you. It does make working in tighter areas a lot easier. So this is a pretty large machine, and we do some final grading in subdivisions, and the houses are pretty close together. They've got the irrigation system put in it, and to be truthfully honest, this machine's probably too large to be doing that type of work, and we still use it out there anyway. We do have to be a little bit careful with it, but with that being said, because we can see literally everywhere, it's not an issue. We just got to take our time in a few areas around the irrigation in the house. But overall, it's just great visibility. They hit a home run with that. They listened to the contractors that had visibility issues in other models, and they've completely given us what we needed as far as visibility goes. So now that we've seen everything the inside has to offer, let's step outside and take a walk around. Okay, moving to the outside of the machine. We have the wiper blade built into the door. You'll see here on the inside of the door, it's got quick connect wiring on it. So if you do want to remove the door, you've got the easy pins on the outside, take the door off, and you can go with an open cab design. While we're also standing here, you can see that we've got auxiliary hydraulic ports on both lift arms. So this lift arm here is for the standard flow, has a Case stream built into it. The wiring harness pin, the wiring pin is right below that. So if you're running attachments with multiple hydraulics, you can do the wiring right into it. And then right over here we have the high flow and enhanced high flow, also has a Case stream built into it. Down here they've got nice large guards on the hydraulic cylinders. You'll see right here, you've got these pins, and when they lift up, they've got red on them. And that is just a quick, easy guide for you to see that your attachment is connected or disconnected. There's no guessing with this. Case did a great job with the disconnect. Oh, there's the red right there. You can see down below. So when you're taking attachments on and off, you don't have to wonder if the pins are in, if it's locked into place. It's easy to tell all of it from right there. So walking to the side of the machine, back to see the visibility again, you can see that when you're sitting in that cab, you can see around the entire skid steer. So, and if we move down here to the wide tracks, it's an 18-inch wide track, minimizes your ground pressure, gives this thing a large footprint, a lot of control. If you're doing stuff with larger attachments and you're pushing dirt, the engine compartment is easy to access, and the fluids on the inside are easy as well. So when you open the swing door open, you can see right down here that we have all the fluids, DEF, hydraulic fluid, easy to check, easy to fill. Move over here, we've got oil, fuel, antifreeze. So daily maintenance and touch-offs are really simple in this machine. Now, it is a 90 horsepower machine, so there's not going to be a lot of room to work in there, but anything that you need access to on a regular basis, the engineers have made sure to put it all the way to the back so you have quick, easy access to those fluids. So that's the TV450B from Case. Walked you through the whole outside, taking you through a tour of the inside. You can tell that they've done a lot of listening to guys like us in the field, and they've taken that feedback and they've redesigned this B series to just make the user experience that much better. It's a great American company. I'm proud to be a partner with Case. This gets to your nation, and do yourself a favor, you go sit in the cab. One of the new B series by Case.